Okay, let's see if he's gonna follow. Moving on the left. He doesn't really know if he should help that guy. He does not have barriers, so he needs to get the fuck out of here. He can EO on the left. Look how confident he is. Oh my god. He's really confident. He's really confident here. I mean, Echo didn't ulti. I think he panicked. But look how confident he is. I mean, we know he has no E and he has no Q. Now we know that even if Echo jumps, we can E over this wall or E over this wall, so we can dodge his spells. Now he Ws and then he E's to dodge the W. And Kai's on the left, spaces perfectly, and actually wants to steal the kill. I don't know if you guys saw that. Wants to steal the kill as well with the auto attack. Yeah, I guess it's hard. Top is like super stomp. Mickey X is winning bot alone. We have a 65% win rate, AD carry. LEC player as well. I don't want to be in the enemy team, bro. Oh, it's just so unplayable. What is going on, guys? Bizai's here, and today's video we are going to look at the rank 1 AD carry on the AOS ladder challenger. We've got Kalist, we've got Supa, Hamsam D, we got Han Sama, rank 6, all of them with super high win rate, 63% win rate. Noah, Comp, but guess what? Jopa has 65% win rate. Absolutely insane. He is insane. Rank 1 AD carry, 65% win rate, and he actually is human. He's not AI, he is human. So in today's video, we're gonna see what he does differently from other people. And guess what? I just found a game when he got matched with 2, guess what? LEC players. So let's see if this game is absolutely 10 minutes. So you have support that is LEC player. You have you that you're also LEC player that are actually fucking good, 65% win rate challenger rank 1. And you also got another LEC player. Is this gonna be like 10 minutes? Imagine you're challenger and you play against a team of 3 LEC players. It's not gonna feel easy. So who are these people? I mean, let's take a look at this because I have streamer mode right here. So we've got Expedition 28 on support, Expedition 28 on Ezreal, and Expedition 28 on Twisted Fate. And no, it's not a bug. In fact, they are all LEC player. We've got Jopa, we've got Wunder, and we've got Mickey X. All of them are fucking good, so I'm really excited to see what they are gonna do. Let's get right into it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you wanna make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this AD carry channel, guys. Please do it. You'll thank me later. Let's see. Ezreal Yunara, I mean, goes for the normal setup with the PTA. He could go for little tempo if he really wants because he has melee support, but I think PTA is better usually, unless they also have a melee support. They win level 1, Ezreal level 1 is very powerful. Yunara level 1 is not to be underestimated by any means, but we see that she got cleanse, which in my opinion is a bad thing. We see Kripano, this guy is a challenger player, he's a Jin 1 trick, but he also plays other things. I did also play against this guy, and he's not the best in my opinion, of course. He's not the best even though he's a challenger player. Goes for the hook, flash is really good. I don't really understand why he takes cleanse. He also didn't cleanse the ignite, this Yunara, but they still lose here. Oh my god, okay. They actually lose this. By the way, Bard is Targamas. Okay, this guy's dead. Like, there is no reason for it to get cleanse. I mean, I just don't get what Yunara is doing. I think they inted as well with Ezreal. But at the same time, Yunara should just insta-cleanse the ignite. Should he recall instantly? I mean, the only problem with recalling instantly right here, you can't push a recall obviously, because Bard is here full HP. You could recall instantly, but the problem is he only has 266 gold. Yunara tempo is actually pretty low as well, so what Ezreal would do, he would stay, he would take this wave, he would be off tempo, and it's kind of bad because Kayn is pathing towards bot, but at the same time Evelyn is just a full clear jungle. So if it was like, this is bad tempo for Ezreal. I mean, this is what he's supposed to do, but this is just bad tempo, and in this jungle matchup it doesn't matter. If it was Lee Sin, Nidalee, or a super high volatility jungle matchup, it could matter because Nidalee could just invade Kayn or invade, you know, if it's like an aggressive champion on jungle, but Kayn and Evelyn, they're both like very full clear champs, so it doesn't really matter. Goes for the Bard, goes for auto attack. He doesn't really lose the cannon here, obviously. Wanted to just put a PTA proxy, so he needs to recall. So I'm thinking that he needs to wait the next wave that is cannon, because when you are behind, when you are low tempo, you always want to recall on cannon. If you are not on low tempo and you're not low, not behind, you usually should push the wave before you recall because you're having an advantage. But if you're losing the lane like this and you want to recall because Yunara did recall, I didn't, then obviously you want to recall on the next wave. I want to see what it does. Okay, next wave, because next one is not cannon. They shouldn't really be fighting. This is Mickey X. He can obviously fish for these hooks. Remember that Pike hook is 10 seconds cooldown. Goes for short trace, goes for the Q. Kayn is actually strong siding bot, and I don't think they're gonna fight for the river. We have ignite on Kayn, so they should know that Kayn is winning that. They should push this wave because it's slow pushing into them. And if Bar doesn't move, it's enough because Kane is winning the 1v1. I'm pretty sure Kane is one of the best 1v1ers in the game if you play it like really well. I heard a one trick pony Kane saying that. There are obviously other champions that are really good at 1v1. Now he follows, but the wave is actually frozen.
Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time, or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate, or fight, while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game, and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
Okay, it's interesting that, okay, so I don't understand why Yunara is like pushing this, because he could just freeze and he could just stop the recall of Ezreal, but at the same time I think he's thinking about his Evelyn, that Pyke can just instantly move, so we need to protect Evelyn in some way, so yeah, that's why Yunara clears this wave and wants to push the wave. Evelyn actually stays alive and now Yunara is gonna keep pushing. She could have stopped the recall of Ezreal, but she doesn't really have a lot of vision on the river and it is Pyke, and when you're playing Yunara you don't have vision. You see the Ezreal right here, so he recalled instantly because he knows that Yunara can't push it in time right now. It's a cannon wave and Pyke is gonna freeze it, so this is the best time to recall. If you don't do this and you recall on the next wave, it's gonna be, you're gonna lose a lot more. So now it's really simple that it takes 20 seconds in this meta to get to the laney phase. If you use your E to the laney phase and then you use your Q on the Grom to lower the cooldown of your E because you're playing Ezreal, if you do that, it's gonna take like around 18 seconds if you're like human and you're like moving fast, you're staying at the extremity of the base right here to you buy here. So you don't buy here like bronze. No, when you purchase items you have to stay at the very top peak level, like at the edge, super at the edge, which this guy does it. So as we can see, Easy gonna get the cannon, 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 Easy go boop. The Pyke got the cannon. I really wanna see how many auto attacks this tanks. Personally. So we had cannon full HP, okay? So loses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. Okay, I thought it's 8. But I guess the tower does a lot more damage. But I guess, wait. Is it only 6? I see. So it's actually not 8. I thought it's 8 to 9, but it's actually around like 6 to 7. I see. And now he's low pushing because he knows Bard is mid lane and the tempo of Yunara is quite fast as well. So if he pushes this wave, he's not going to be able to punish Yunara very much because she'll get all the minions. I mean, she'll lose like 2 minions, but right now this is better because you build a slow push, and she will anyways lose 2 minions in the process of slow pushing because the minions are going to hit each other. And what we can do right here is that we can slow push, we stack 2, and then when Pi comes from bot lane, if we kill Yunara because she's no sums, she's gonna lose more minions, and then we can get more plates. So now we are weak side, so let's see what Ezreal should do. So he's gonna keep slow pushing here. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he's gonna wait Pike to get in position. I'm not sure what words they have on the river, but Ezreal should Q the wave permanently because he wants to keep his passive. Okay, queuing towards them. Evelyn is top lane, so he can even dash in. Bard Yunara is not like a great lane, not gonna lie. I don't know why this guy picked Yunara, but Yunara is a good blind pick, I think. Pretty decent blind pick, not gonna lie. Also for high-elo. Okay, so what is he gonna do right now? So he's just gonna push easy, strong. He has refillable potion, and Yunara also has refillable potion. I mean, he's just gonna play slow. There is no question about it. So what do I like until this point? I feel like his recall timings were very good. He got into a situation where it's like Yunara did recall and he didn't, and he still found a way to recall. He got the push very, very well. He played safe when he should have played safe. He holds his distance right now. We don't know where is Evelyn, but it is a Bard with Evelyn, so it's like super low setup right here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Beautiful Q. He is strong side right now. Kane is gonna invade in the jungle, so we're expecting fighting here, and we're expecting pushing the wave. I don't think he's gonna E in. That would be bad, because if you E in and Evelyn is right here, because he should be. Okay, I guess Evelyn is just passing through mid, but he doesn't know this, so he doesn't really use his E. So you see, I like this aggressivity, but it's like smart aggressivity. You know what I mean? It's smart aggressivity, because we don't know where is Evelyn. Even though we are invading here, we don't need to force a fight. Maybe Evelyn comes from the Krug. So we see he plays really slow. And right now, I think they're gonna play like stupidly aggressive because we have teammates behind. So look at Ezreal. Ezreal, he wants to bait. He wants to bait. He wants to bait. He wants to bait. You see he's clicking? He just really wants to bait. He has barrier, so he knows he can't die. And then he just gets the kill right here. So I want to see what he does here. So he should push the wave, but I want to see if he touches the tower. I want to see if he touches the tower. So in my opinion, it's 2 seconds dead timer on the enemy AD carry. So the dead timer is the first condition. The second condition is how big my wave is. Is it a cannon? No, it's not a cannon. And the plate, okay, the first plate is pretty low. Should he hit the tower? It's lack of tempo, and Drake is still up, and it is challenger, so you're gonna get punished if you hit it. Yeah, I think he can. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, I understand. He wants to make sure the wave crushes, and also I think that what he could have done better is just attack the tower like right now to get the the crystallized overgrowth. Maybe he thought he's not gonna get a plate. It would be interesting if you touch the tower and you die, and then after a second the minions kill the plate. Do you get the money from the plate? I actually don't. I think you do. Do you? I mean, I think you do, right? So I think he could have just done that. I mean, obviously he wants the wave to be pushing into him. The dead timers is 10 seconds, so it's kind of useless, because realistically speaking, if he walks towards the brush, he presses B. I mean, only the recall takes up to 9 seconds, and then you need to walk to the brush, which takes like 3 to 4 seconds. If you just die like this, obviously it's better, especially because he calculated very well where is Yunara. You see this? He knew Yunara is here, and this play is good. Of course, if Yunara takes the kill, it's obviously garbage, but he knew that he can ensure the crush by walking up and tanking the enemy minion wave, so his own wave can go into the tower. So then now we're actually building a slow push into bot. So what this is going to create right here is obviously Kane is going to path towards bot, because he has 1, 2, 3. He can just path towards bot. So he's going to take his weak side camps, because I guess Twisted Fate versus Jace, I thought he's not going to win, but I guess he stomps anyways because it's Wunder. So it's LEC player. So he will take this, and then I think he will just do red into bot. And what this is going to do is that the wave is slow pushing into them. He can play safe right now. There is no reason for him to play aggressive. And is he gonna freeze? I don't think he should freeze, because freeze is going to make the game slow. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I see he's seeing the Pike movement, and he's like, okay, let me just freeze because we can kill them, and if we kill them, we actually transfer into plates and Drake. Beautiful ulti from the brush, kind of basic thing. W, auto attack Q, auto attack E on a good angle where the Bard can't really get in. And yeah, this guy on Nara is actually a terrible player. I don't know. I mean, he's challenger player. I think his Jhin is faker level, but I think on other champs he's just a bit like interesting. I think his mental is very, very good, and I think he's very smart. But like when it comes to like mechanical play and stuff, I mean, obviously he plays against 2 LEC players, so I guess anyone would int here. These guys are good. Okay, let's see how much. So now He needs to take the plate. Is he gonna recall 1000 gold? Yunara tempo is pretty healthy. I think he's gonna stay. I think he doesn't really recall here because he knows he wins the V3 like quite easily. Bard has 6, but it's so easy to dodge Bard ult with Ez. And I don't think Bard is gonna recall here. He's gonna just stay Fog of War. Is he gonna go for grubs? But I mean, Bard should stay. He should stay in Fog of War. Wow, he's actually gonna recall, but why? Why would you recall here? Because your Evelyn is mid, but do you even get to this fight? And I feel like Yunara is gonna lose so much. I guess Pyke matches the recall of the... But there is no reason to match the recall of Bard because the grubs are actually finished. Targamas is super trolling. I guess, okay, he goes back to bot, sure. At least he didn't really go for that decision. He wanted to recall because Pyke has a lot of agency, but he literally just killed his AD carry, yeah. Targamas, I don't think that is good. I don't. What should they do? I mean, they should stay together because the chances of Yunara getting dove if Bard is not here is super high. I understand that, like Targamas thinks that okay, but I'm gonna die as well. True, but just take this wave. Yunara takes this wave, and just stay here because you're still not completely diveable. Ezreal has no ult. You have Bard ulti, don't you? Yeah, you have Bard ulti. Okay, Pyke is strong, but Yunara is still healthy. So wait the next cannon wave. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are like a lot of waves, 3 more waves, but still. You should stay here. I think that a different LEC player would just stay here in Fog of War. Pyke is gonna dive and then we ult the Pyke and we go in. I don't think that you should recall here. I think he actually misunderestimated the Ezreal Pyke dive potential. But I guess thinking about it, you can say, yeah, but Yunara should not be fighting. Like, what is she doing? Yeah, actually, that's very true. Like, if I'm recalled as Bard, why is she fighting? True. He would have been here. The problem is if your Bard is recalling, and this happens in low elo as well. What can I do if my Bard is stupid and he's gonna roam or he's gonna do? Don't do anything, bro. Just don't die. That's how you play League of Legends. If he goes mid and he does something or he makes a play, then let him take kills anywhere else and play safe. Just play safe because like why are you hitting the wave? You are 1v2. You don't know where it's Pyke. I guess you think that he's gonna recalling to go to grabs, which is usually the play, but the grabs are done and you're never gonna win 3v3 mid top jungle. So Bard / Pyke shouldn't be mid because Bard knows that even if he's mid he's gonna lose the 3v3, and then Pyke knows that jungle mid top is anyways gonna win the 3v3 even without them being there. So I feel like it's just useless. I feel like it's just useless. Yeah, I think he's tilted right now. It's gonna be very hard to play. Okay, so let's see. We push this. We don't know where is Evelyn. Evelyn is level 6. So you push this and you recall. We've got some pings on the twisted on the Echo. This is Echo Suna, one of the best, if not the best Echo in the world. It's rank 1 challenger player. I did play, I think I played with him. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's not bad at all. On Echo, he's faker. Okay, let's see what he's gonna buy. So he's gonna go for Essence River. Pyke goes top. So let's see how an LEC player plays weak side. He saw Bard mid lane. Is he gonna play safe? I think he can play aggressive. But he doesn't know where his Bard. He's gonna play aggressive. He's gonna play... Ooh, that was a bit greedy. Not gonna lie. He doesn't know where his Bard. Bard can portal over left, no? But he's confident because he has flash. Yeah, okay, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. You see how I saw it instantly. Like, why is he playing aggressive? He's weak side. And it's kind of silly. Let's see. Moving on the left. He doesn't turn back for the Q. Tries to turn on the Bard. He's gonna die. If he gets the crit, he can kill. Yeah, that's bad. Why are you playing aggressive? He got baited because he thought Bard is on the mid lane. But since the play was done on top lane, he just died on bot. So you see what I say, guys? If you're Emerald and you make these mistakes, you're like, oh, what? I'm so stupid. I died to Bard. I know my Pyke is top, so why am I fainting? That's fine. Oh, high-elo players, they also make these mistakes, okay? Yes, you probably, if you're Emerald or like low diamond or bronze or gold, you probably make this every 2 minutes. They make this every 5 games. So it's completely different. But don't be too hard on yourself. It's like, okay, I made a mistake. Next time, if I don't see Bard, I'm not going to play aggressive. Which is trying to improve in the game. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. So now we're starting Drake. We are obviously going to push, hitting the closest target with the Q. Pyke goes into the brush. I want to see if he makes it obvious. W is on the wave. Is he going to use his Q? Q. Bard gets caught. Use Q. E. Auto. Ooh. Miss. And I feel like his mechanics are not like that insane. I think Dragdar could be a better Ezreal. I mean, he's a better Ezreal. But it's not about being a better Ezreal, it's about being a better AD carry, isn't it? Yeah, he does so much damage and he also crits. Okay, let's see if he's gonna follow. Moving on the left. He doesn't really know if he should help that guy. He does not have barrier, so he needs to get the fuck out of here. He can EO on the left. Look how confident he is, oh my god. He's really confident. He's really confident here. I mean, Echo didn't ulti. I think he panicked. But look how confident he is. I mean, we know he has no E and he has no Q. Now we know that even if Echo jumps, we can E over this wall or E over this wall, so we can dodge his spells. Now he Ws and then he E's to dodge the W. And Kai's on the left, spaces perfectly, and actually wants to steal the kill. I don't know if you guys saw that. Wants to steal the kill as well with the auto attack. Yeah, I guess it's hard. Top is like super stomp. Mickey X is winning bot alone. We have a 65% win rate, AD carry. LEC player as well. I don't want to be in the enemy team, bro. Oh, it's just so unplayable. I mean, I guess you guys can argue that we have master players in jungle mid. So yeah, we have 3 challengers, but we also have master players and enemies are only GM and challenger, but it doesn't matter. They are LEC players. They are just really LEC players, so it's like super hard to play. Super hard to play. I don't condemn the left team. It's super difficult to play. So now Bard is top, so just push this very hard. We don't know where is Evelyn though. We really don't know where is Evelyn, so we're gonna see. But we're playing strong side bot, so you can even E in aggressively here. Goes for the Shin proc on the tower. He does have 3 void grabs. It's unplayable, bro. So they have Drake and they have grabs as well. And they win bot, they win top. Yeah, it's a bit hard for them to play. And now you get zoned. We have Zoe behind. Kayn is top lane, so I really doubt he's gonna E in. It's a bit greedy. E's on the perfect angle. He doesn't tank the tower right now. Staying really max range. Uses the Q. Zoe is behind. She's hovering. QW. Q as well. Auto attack. E. Auto attack Q. Misses the Q. Ws. And then now is he gonna ulti? He doesn't really have it. He's a bit scared, so he's very respectful on the echo. Could be over the wall. He knows this, so he's like a bit scared. He's debating to E in right now. Tries to W, wants to bait Bard Q and is gonna E toward the pike. You see these E angles and how he plays, bro. It's cool as fuck. Pardon my language. Flashes in, he has Bard here. The Bard damages a lot. He's gonna die here for sure, but he wants to make sure he dishes out as much damage as possible. Okay, so what I want to see here is where does he open. So 16 seconds Ezreal, where is he gonna open? Is he gonna open bot or is he gonna open mid? There is no reason to open mid, there is no reason to open top. Why did he open top? Twisted Fate should go top probably instantly. Does he have ult? No. So he will open bot, take the tower and then group mid. That's my assumption. Okay, and then Zoe wants to be bot, so we can just group mid. Why is this rotation good? Because they don't have mid tower and Ezreal is actually stronger than Zoe, even though Zoe is actually really strong. I personally wouldn't do this for one reason, is because Echo wins side lane against Zoe, and Zoe doesn't have TP. So I feel like if Zoe is mid, she's actually safer. On bot, she's more isolated. But I guess you could argue that, yeah, but Ezreal will get pushed mid, and since there is no Herald and no objective top, no tower, we can play through side lane. Mickey X should also play through side lane. I don't personally think this is, like, I don't personally understand this rotation, and this is a fair you see, boom, what did he do wrong here? Well, he uses E when he doesn't have info on the enemy top laner. Jace could be here, he sees Evelyn, tries to do as much damage as possible, and of course Pyke is here, but he didn't think about the Jace right here. Yeah, it can happen. So he's 3 kills, 4 deaths. You could say that, okay, enemy AD carry is out of the game, but I'm not like 1v9. I like this. This is a good review. Like, this is a good review. He makes a lot of mistakes. And I want to see how does he win the game. So I guess when I will make silly mistakes, I will not actually be that mad. I'll be like, okay, let me try to improve it. Let me try to not make it again. Because it's like, if this guy is rank 180 carry makes these silly mistakes, I mean, it's okay to make mistakes. Just make sure you don't make them every 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Okay. Ooh, good dodge there on the sidestep. Okay, he needs to go to mid. Don't chase. It's pretty stupid to chase. Don't take your jungle camps if you're low elo, because you're gonna tilt them. Of course, this guy doesn't give a shit because he knows that he can carry anyways, and he has a good team. He pushes mid because 2 people are dead on the left here. We see the death timer, and also we have information that 2 people are top lane. So we can take this, then we're gonna move like this. I don't know if you should play on the left, broski, because they are here. I think you should play here, just drop the E over the wall. But maybe he is thinking to bait them, and then you E over the wall anyways, and now you can dodge Bard ulti very easily. I see, so he's actually wasting their time. Wow. Because in my mind, it's like, you know, they are left side, just play here, and they will not even just play on the right hand side, and just they will recall, they will not even try to go for the play. But he's like, no, I know my limits. I know Bard has no ulti, and I know that if I stay here, I bait them the portal, I waste like 5 to 10 seconds of their time, I'm gonna E over the wall. I'm like, okay, bro, okay, sure. And this is why I do coaching, and my coaching is the most boring, fundamental coaching ever. It's teaching a way that you in silver, you in emerald, you in diamond 4, you can execute it and you can win games. And this is why a lot of the players that climb so fast with the coaching are so happy, because they're like, look, this guy, exactly 1 year ago, he was gold to plat player. He's master tier. We've got players that climb so hard and improve so hard with the coaching session. Why? It's because I don't teach a way like this guy shows right here, Jopa. It's like, okay, if you have perfect mechanics, perfect map awareness, Gumayushi level, you're gonna outplay and make them bar misses the Q. And like, I'm like, no, I mean, I can't do that if I'm diamond. I can't do that if I'm emerald. I can't do that if I'm gold. Teach me a way, not skill capped way or challenger way. I can't play like a challenger. So I want to know how I, as a gold, as a silver, as a platinum, as an emerald player, how I can win my games with my hands when I'm over 30. I'm over 30 or I just don't have good mechanics. I mean, my mechanics are fine, but it's just not God level. So if you feel like that, you should check out the coaching, because there is a way to win with fundamentals. I'm not saying mechanics don't matter, because that's bullshit. Mechanics are very important, especially on a role like AD carry. But let's be honest, most people have good mechanics, not amazing mechanics, not a Gumayushi mechanics. Some of you have good mechanics, but still can't win. So if you want to improve in League of Legends and you want to get your gameplay to the next level, if you're serious about winning on AD carry, go to bizarre.com, book your personalized session so you can learn truly what works for your rank and how you can play to win games. Not the challenger way, but your rank's way, emerald's way, diamond's way, and how you can adapt the fundamentals and win without having perfect game sense, perfect mechanics like this guy. Because this guy knows so much, he knows his limits. It's so easy. And obviously this game, so what did I learn here? Well, so early game, he tried to fight, but he actually lost the fights slowly but surely. Then he won the fight. So it was a little bit like mechanical, like level 1, level 2. But then his recalls were very good. He knew that he should recall on a cannon when losing, and he took the best possible time to do that. He knew that he should crush the wave, and he even like pulled the minions right here to kill himself, just so he can ensure that the wave goes into the tower. And obviously, as he was doing that, he was tracking the Yunara recall timing and tracking her tempo, so he know exactly what he should be doing. So this is what I liked in this game. And what I also liked is what I said about his limits. He knows his limits very, 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 very well. Very well. Okay, I guess not so well here. What would I do here? What would I do? I would E instantly. Like, I would E instantly. Like here, isn't it obvious that he's gonna flash? Like, if he's gonna click like this, obviously he wants to flash because he doesn't really have range if he just E's. So I would E now. Because if you E now, he doesn't really have range. But because he waits and he doesn't E instantly, he flashed. And when he flashed, he just gets killed. So I think here this is intentional, and I think he wanted to bait Echo because he knew, hey, I can bait him here, I can barrier, and I can just stay alive anyways, which is not the case. Which is not the case. Which is not the case. He can't really stay alive. So yeah, this was a great game. Lovely. He's still in the game. Go stop. Riot Games, please fix your game. So why does he go top lane right here? So there is no objective on the bot lane, is it? 1 minute 30 seconds, that's a lot. And then in this case, there is Baron up, so he's gonna push mid, he's gonna push bot, and this wave is actually coming into him because he saw Jace pushing it. So he goes side lane. It's good to stay side lane, just don't stay too much. Okay. Riot Games, please fix your replays. Please fix your replays. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh my god. Really? So what is he gonna do? He's just gonna push this wave. And then what? Okay, so his teammates are actually pretty far right now from his screen. So he's just gonna keep pushing on top. We see Yunara on bot. Evelyn is dead, so we push this. So what is he gonna do after? It depends on his gold. He's actually having item soon, but I don't think he's gonna recall very soon. He sees Jace on the bot lane, so this is the top laner. He instantly ults because he wants to make sure he gets an assist there. And then what? And then what? Oh boy. And then what? What is he gonna do? He's gonna take a tower. He knows where the enemies are. He doesn't know what is Evelyn though, and he's still easy in. I guess he's so confident he has Slash. Is Evelyn even strong? 6-9. Nah, she's not strong. So he's just gonna push. Should you split push as an AD carry in general? Not really. But remember, he went bot because he waves pushing into him, and his teammates were on bot, so he couldn't really get it in time. He went to catch the wave, and then when he wanted to move to his teammates, the fight was still far. So this is why he actually kept on going. when you go side lane, you just go for short period of times on AD carry. You catch waves, and only in extreme situations when your teammates are like really, really far away, you actually just, you know, take the wave and keep pushing. But in general, you just push a wave, maximum 2, and then you join your teammates. That's how you like play usually. Yeah, that's pretty much what you should be doing. And then in late game, the worst thing that you can do as an AD carry is staying on bot lane. Obviously, we see that in this case, he moved to top lane. But this is like different. This is a lot different. The reason why it's different is because the top lane is a lane that if we want to do Nash, please Riot, fix your game, bro. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Yeah, replays are very bugged, unfortunately. Okay, let's see if he's gonna outplay this guy. Okay, let's go at normal speed. Easy, even if he doesn't really know where is Evelyn, but he's so strong and we have Twisted Fate. Ooh, really? Oh my god, that was so fast actually. He flashed instantly and didn't give any chance on the Evelyn. But realistically speaking, that was literally the only chance they have to win the game. Oh my god, oh my god. That was literally the only chance they have to win this game, honestly. If Evelyn one-shots the Ezreal. Okay, that was pretty cool, not gonna lie. That was pretty cool. He was so fast. He was so fast, not gonna lie. He was unbelievably fast. Like EQ instantly, like when he saw Evelyn going, I was like, I'm gonna flash, because if Evelyn doesn't carry this game, no one does. Which is like a bit crazy. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. This game is pretty much over, the way I see it. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something of this replay. Let me know if you guys enjoy this content, this kind of content, and let me know who you want me to watch next. Obviously, take a look on my Twitch besides LOL, where I do OPGG reviews and I stream AD carry, I do education content, Grandmaster Climb, coaching, and more. So check out my Twitch as well, check out my Patreon for tier list and special videos for AD carry. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but you cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.